Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Oxygen Not Included, Spaced Out. Um, Between episodes, I've been thinking, and I canceled all the cleanup orders and various other bits and pieces of work I had queued up because we really need food badly. So this episode, we're going to be focusing pretty much right over here for the most part. And why are we going to be focusing over here? And a minor bit over here is because I'm going to be setting up our kitchen today. And, well, we really need to get our kitchen up and running. So, to that end, one of the things we need to do is that. Now, that probably doesn't make a lot of sense to you guys. I'm going to change the priorities around here. But there's actually a reason for that. If you set up this cross section here and have them built, you can then delete the middle tile and it'll give you a void. Well, things don't rot in the void. As long as you're careful and don't get the wrong stuff in. But, so if they don't rot, then I don't have to worry about food going bad, which is one of the main sources of us losing food. And speaking of, let's go take a look in here in our research, see what we actually got available. Looks like from the update, they've implemented a couple of new different types of research that we're going to need to get, which I don't have access to yet. At least, not that I know of. So, to that end, well, a bunch of different things I'm going to have to do. First thing is, I'm going to start working... Ooh, Sweepy Dock. I'm going to work here. Reason is because, well, Sweepy Docks, I can set up in here, and it'll just run back and forth and clean up the floor. Now, that I can deconstruct, and I want to deconstruct that as well. And the reason why I want to deconstruct those okay, and we'll deconstruct that as well, and that'll get us our void. Let's get that done and that done. Because right in there you can see it's reading as vacuum. That means things aren't going to rot. So once I get everything put in here, we're gold. Now, for our dupes to be able to get anything out of there, we actually need ladders. And I can't remember if it needs 2, 3, or 4 for them to get up, to get the right angle, to be able to pull items out of here. So, just chuck those in there. I'm also going to put a ladder here. And you know what? Just for some fun, let's get a fire pole in. And we're going to put in another door here. The reason why I want to put this other door in is because I'm going to be turning as much of this as I can into a great hall. And you guys are doing your whole stuff. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let's move Nicola over. Just to keep people on a little bit of a different schedule, because I don't exactly have a big bathroom. Now, to go along with that, because this is here is going to be producing eggs, I'm actually going to turn around. And, well, I'm going to be a bit evil. Well, to be more honest, I'm actually going to be a lot evil, not just a bit. Let's see here. That could be in the way. Yeah, I can set it up over here pretty easily. Just have cooking on one. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I need you, and you can get built up. The reason I'm going to do that is this is going to be a drown chamber. And there I just oopsed and removed our nice vacuum. So I'll just chuck that back there. Same with that. Deconstruct that one, and that's where I'll get the bottler in. For over here, we're going to go into our shipping. We're going to grab a conveyor loader. Just chuck that there. We're going to have our emptier there. And I'm just going to simply bring this along and connect it up. Now to go along with this, because I'm going to want to keep this full of the Sweetles, and when I actually expand how many I've got for the Sweetle farms, I'm going to want to keep a certain number of them up, and I don't want them all drowning before I can do anything. We're going to go into the food, we're going to grab an incubator, and I'm just going to chuck it in here, and along with that, I'm going to get a critter drop-off spot in here. As you can see, we already got a Sweetle egg in here. Now, we're also going to come in here, grab ourselves a bottle opener, because we're going to need to fill that spot up with water. Which, let's set that to 8 for now. If I set this up right, this could definitely... I wonder. Now, do you cover? No, you've got to be down 1. But if I put you there, you should cover down into there and be able to grab what I... That's actually going to work a little bit better than I thought. And there we're out of food. Why aren't you guys harvesting? Well, that's odd. Must have been when I canceled something, they must have had harvest up. But that's good to see. So we're going to get... well, let's go crude oil. We'll dump a bunch of crude oil in there, and, well, maybe that Sweet'll be our test subject. Oh, and we got ourselves a duplicate. So we got 12,000 calories in barbecue. Ooh. Yeah, right now we're too low on food for me to do anything but grab food. Otherwise, a couple of those duplicates actually looked kind of interesting. Now, how did I get oil if I'm not seeing where it is? that being said, let's get back into it. So we are going to need to go into our food. We're going to need to make ourselves an electronic grill. We'll chuck that right there. We are going to get over into our shipping. Conveyor loader. And we're going to spin that around. Just chuck that up there. Can deconstruct that again properly this time. Let's get all our construction. Let's get this stuff set up fully properly. Now, I'm probably going to get a separate battery. Power's on my list of things to do, because, actually, you know what? Let's see, that's natural gas, hydrogen, wood burner, coal. Uh-oh. You guys are hungry, so attack those things. Yeah, this would probably be a lot easier. I might actually have to try to teleport out. Because I kind of really need some hatches. That makes 3,200 calories. That's good. That'll help. So you're back to vacuum. So we can get our conveyor. Chuck that there. Get our loader connected into our conveyor. And you're not dropping anything. Oh well. Guess I'll have to do water. You know what? Let's disable you. We're going to deconstruct you. And I'm going to put a ladder down to here. So that we can get some clean water. And I can't deconstruct that, figures. So if I deconstruct these two. Let's get you right up there in the priority. Temporarily, not an auto repair, disable that. Because I don't want to use any of this water because it's, well, got food poisoning in it. And I don't want the meat that we're going to be generating to get food poisoning. Okay, we will deconstruct that. We will grab our pitcher pump. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to deconstruct that and that. And you got your water. What do you got in there? You got food poisoning, unfortunately. So didn't get that disabled quite in time. Now, I can either quickly dump that out, or I can just put up with it, because the food poisoning will go down after a while. Not quite enough water in there. Let's enable. So yeah, I think I'll just put up with the water for now. Because as you can see, the amount of food germs is going down. So we'll actually deconstruct that, because there's enough water in there. We will deconstruct that. And we can turn these back on. And because we got distracted, we need power. Now, there's a power generator that can actually use sucrose, and I can't remember which. So, let's actually see if we can find it here. Resources. Let's see here. Sucrose. Yeah, you're not going to do what I want. There we are. Okay, sucrose. Or refined and eaten with meals to increase duplicate morale. It's actually pretty good, technically. Guess it can't be used in generators. Oh, that good. Guess I was wrong. Now that's destroyed. Get a pneumatic door. Put that there. Get those set to priority 9. We got some skills that we can hand out, so let's take a look over here. Mechanical engineering, that means your mechatronics. That means you can actually build the stuff that's needed. Let's see. We'll get you going on farming. Well, I suppose I should have gone improved carrying so I could get you up to mechatronics too. Let's see. Well, let's get you on some extra construction. You are going to be incubate those continuously, and you're going to auto wrangle any creatures above 0, all of them. Now, when they're in incubating, they won't be used for anything else, so I could technically set up an egg cracker and it'd go ham on the rest of the eggs. But there's always be one get put in here first, as long as you have the priority set up to 9, and everything else being lower. But I want to get the meat rather than the egg. It's usually the more efficient way around doing stuff. Okay, so yeah, get to work. And let's get back to power. Yeah, for now, I guess we'll just put a manual generator here. I've got to massively redo our power supplies. We've got a smart battery. Chuck that there. You can just connect over to there. So we are going to set all the priority over here to 8. It's interesting that you guys are building the priority 5 stuff, not the priority 8 stuff. Uh-oh. Oops. Well, that happened. Was not expecting that to happen. But that happened. Yeah. Well, I did say food was a problem. Oops. Oh, they're clones. Cold-hearted as that sounds. And I'm trying to fix that problem. And let's see here. Yeah, that could work. We're going to also go into shipping. No, that'll get them to pick up that stuff. Oh, I need some automation wire. Okay, you are going to get cooking ingredients, all edibles. We're going to set you up so that you're going to make swampy delights forever. Same with some barbecue. And let's just clear a little bit of debris out of there. You're still operating, you're still operating. So let's get into here for our ventilation and see how... Yeah, you're still working perfectly fine. Oh! Yeah, I'm actually not too concerned about that at the moment. Well, let's, considering right now I know trying to, get a new duplicate is a bad idea, because, well, right there. Come to think of it. Priorities. Was that my rancher? No, that was not. That's fine then. Well, not really fine, but... yeah. Come on, guys. We need to get this finished. Let's see. You guys are being difficult on purpose, aren't you? Let's get those doors in, although I'm probably going to have to take a look at the size of this room and go from there. You know what, let's actually do that. We can just leave this door open, cancel this door entirely. Because I think this is going to be a large enough room for what we have planned. So furniture, I want a water cooler, about dead center. No, it's got another 2 mess tables. Let's see. Enemy utilities. Not what I needed. Probably don't have decoration research at all, do I? No, I don't, because I need at least up to you. Especially for the molding and everything else. Which means I need to cancel you. What? Why are you trying to breathe underwater? That was something else entirely. Low threshold will set you to 10%, shut you off at 90%. That's when it's going to send the signal to here. And I'm just going to chuck that up to full. So that should theoretically mean that anytime that gets below 90% and above, or below 10% and above 90%, it'll shut that generator off. So let's get to... you guys really need to get up there and actually get building. You guys need to get building, period. Did my one mechatronics operator... No, you've got mechatronics. So why aren't you building? That's Ruby. So what are you working on? Let's drop you. Because I want you to be building this stuff. There we go. I can deconstruct this stuff because that stuff up there is getting set up. You're now operational, which is good. Which means I can now deconstruct both of you. And let's get rid of, let's get rid of you too. So once the rest of these conveyors should be done, that should in theory get our system up and running. You're incubating, which is at 27%, that's fine. Yeah, I know I've got high stress and everything else. Let's see. I really am going to have to turn around and figure out some way to deal with stress. You know what? Not right now. I really need to get this setup finished. But first, let's take a look at rooms. You are mess hall. Good. And I think I can upgrade you to a great hall once I get at least 20 decor in there. That'll give a +6 morale. And we are going to set critter eggs. That's going to send them over to here, where they should, in theory, drown in there. But they'll still be able to be gotten from there to be put in there so I can keep this stocked. Which, let's actually set that to 5 critters. So, we can, we'll wrangle you, and we will get rid of you guys. Get the 5th Sweetle over in there, and, well, hopefully get some food. That delivers it into here. Oh. Let's fix that, because that's not what it's supposed to do. So we need to block this from being able to get into there. There we go. We should be able to get down into there. And we need, let's see here. Let's get a storage bin. We'll chuck it right there. And what's going to be stored in here is going to be the... Where's the eggshell? There we go. That's going to be from those things when they hatch. So we got our dining hall up and running. We now got our kitchen setup up and running. Solved the one issue. This, in theory, should not degrade. But we'll have to keep in mind, it's in a sterile atmosphere, which is what we're after, as you can see on it. So any food that goes in here now should stay perfectly fine for, well, forever. So they're going to finish up cleaning up the rest of the little bits of stuff. Or it's going to rot. But we got a kitchen set up. And we got a modification over here done. So send over the drowning table. As soon as these eggs start hatching, that's when things are really going to start kicking off. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around and make probably another 2 or 3 of these copy-wise. And you know what? Let's get, as last little bit of a thought, get a hydroponic farm set up here, just so we can plant some more of these. Because that'll just make our food a little bit better. Let's see. You're fine at anything, and you need to be fed what? And let's see. What do you need for life cycle? Let's take a look at that. Grapefruit plant. E10. Do you even take any water? So get you planted. And since we're in here, we might as well get our plumbing hooked up. Okay. So now we've increased our food production. We've made it so our food's not going to go bad. Hopefully. And we've got our our food area moved over from over here. So it's just finishing clearing out a bunch of this stuff, and we can start building up properly again. Because this is basically what it's going to be, is starting to clean up everything. Start getting probably power generation over here or something. Not 100% certain. But that'll be it for today. So thank you all for watching. This is Zeofate signing out.